Okay guys, how you doing? Got the verbal widget here. I just went through the town of Florence. I had trouble with my main camera, and so I'm actually I had to come over here and set up my backup camera, which was actually giving me trouble last week. So I'm out here by Florence. What I'm going to do out here is there's supposed to be it's an old Titan II missile silo base. So anyway, that's what we're doing. Beautiful day. It is 62 degrees. A little chilly on the ride over, but as you can see, I got my I've switched to my big yellow jacket from my vented one, my gray one. So we'll see where it's at up here. I'm not really sure, but off we go. Cactus Forest Road. Here we go. So, Coolidge that way, Tucson that way. A lot of bikers out today.
The Comic Pictures are on the air. And here comes Tom Mix, America's favorite cowboy. That's going cowboy. Well, round the time in Texas.
All right, here we go. Tom Mix Monument. Remember, he was like an old cowboy actor or something like that. Oh. Let's see what we got here. Oh, this nice little picnic area.
The Tom Mix Pictures bring you another episode in the mystery of the Flying City.
Tom Mix, January 6, 1880 to October 12, 1940. In memory of Tom Mix, whose spirit left his body on this spot. Wow. And whose characterization and portrayals in life serve to better fix memories in the Old West in the minds of the living men. In this spot. Wow. What the heck was he doing out here? Wow, this is cool. I didn't think it'd be that big of a deal. Yeah, let's get off the old red potato and see what's going on. Wow, that's kind of cool. He died on this spot. And they just leave these tables. Oh, they glue them. Ah, you have to. Western Star met his fate here 50 years ago. But the mid-afternoon sun glared mercilessly on the crew repairing the highway crossing at a wash 50 miles north of Tucson. The detour around the work site was clearly marked. In the haze on the southern horizon, a swirl of dust appeared, vanishing and appeared again. Somebody was coming, and he was in a hurry. It was Saturday, October 12th, 1940. The time was 2:11 p.m. 76-year-old Walter Pittenger admits to having a poor memory. He got a good memory. But the images of that morning a half century ago are burned forever in his mind. Oh, he's got a motorcycle. How badass is that? He was like the original verbal widget guy. All right. And it was Tom Mix, the hero of more than 300 Western films. At 60, Mix was past his prime. He was probably about noon, maybe a little before. I don't know, I got a bad memory. Mix had been in Las Cruces the day before. Spent one night in Tucson, Santa Rita Hotel, now the Days Inn. Okay. Around noon on Saturday, Mix checked out of the Santa Rita in his custom-built Cord Roadster for the trip. Among the luggage in the car's back seat was a large leather-bound trunk. The yellow car was getting close now. The highway workers turned their attention in its direction. They could tell by the sound that it was coming fast, and they expected to hear the engine sound changed just as the first warning sign came into view of the driver. There was no change, though. The car kept coming. He was to attend a christening of his grandson, Tom Mix III, the next day in Phoenix, and he was in a good mood when he pulled in front of the bar at the Oracle Junction. Inside, they found a good friend. Didn't take much. Pull up a chair, played poker. Little moonshine whiskey, tall tales. Before 2 p.m., Mix climbed in his drunk driver. That's what it was. He climbed back in the Cord and driving north. The car was plainly visible to the workers now. There was no doubt it wasn't going to make the detour. It was doing about 80 when it reached the construction site. And the sudden squeal of the tires hardly slowed it at all. The flashy yellow car slammed through the construction barrier, dove nose down into the dry, sandy wash, and flipped up on its side. A huge cloud of dust obscured the vehicle as the sound of the crash faded. Later, Eccles would say that the old Arizona cowboy named Adams happened to be the first on the scene. The car teetered and the dust began to settle. Adams saw a figure move from beneath the yellow car and started to stand up. Just then, a large rawhide trunk. Oh no, not that trunk. Just then, the large rawhide trunk toppled over, falling on Mix and breaking his neck. Oh, you gotta be kidding me! This guy survived a crash with the car rolled over. Just as the car teetered and the dust began to settle, Adams saw a figure move from beneath the yellow car and started to stand up. Yeah, I'm okay. Don't worry about me. Just then, I'm sorry to laugh, but just then, a large rawhide trunk toppled over, falling on Mix and breaking his neck. Legend has it that the heavy trunk was full of silver dollars. Wow. No matter... Really, for the king of the Cowboys was dead. It was 2:12 p.m. 2 years to the day after Tom Mix's death, Tony the Wonder Horse died at the remarkable age of 37. That must have been his horse. Dude, man, he had it all. He even had a bike with a Ugo horn. All right, let's get on the road. Wow, he died in this spot. 80 miles an hour. Kind of the opposite from the way they used to be. He used to be on top of the horse, but now he's under the horse.
The Tom Mix Ralston Straight Shooters are on the air from coast to coast. So let's get going! Up, Tony. Up, boy. Up!
All right. Wow. I'm glad I stopped. That was cool. Tony the Wonder Horse. Man, I feel kind of bad. I just call this the red potato. Wow. Yeah, that moonshine, man, they'll get you. Tom Mix wash. Yeah, there's where it all happened there. Wow. Well, my goal in life is not to have the verbal widget wash or monument. Okay. Tell you what, we'll spin around. Got one white car back there, but there's no one else. Woohoo! That's it! Alright, cool beans. Yeah, it's that big old flat area out there. Nice. It's by the little hill. Nice. Yeah, that's it out there. Cool. Let's get off of this guy. I remember there was a ranch, and I was thinking it was on the other side of it, but I can't say that for sure. Wow. Let me get the bird's eye view here. Yeah, so this was actually for sale during, I guess about this time last year. And this is old Titan II missile silo. There's still like some concrete platforms for the buildings. There's a barrier or a big steel door over the where the missile silo was. Okay, cool. I have an off-road permit. Well, that was cool. Yeah, I've never been to Oracle, so might as well get some gas there and I can say I've been there. And I'm thinking this is it up here because there's a wall built halfway around it. Oh yeah, oh yeah. I remember. Yeah, it was the strange thing. There's like a, yeah, there's a turn lane going to it. It's like, oh, Type 2 missile silo. Turn here, please. No trespassing, private property. So anyway, here's where the other Type 2 missile silo is. It's back up in here, but we can't get there. But this one here, I think, is actually, there's people living here. I've seen a YouTube video. So, but anyway, this is where the other one is. Kind of cool. It's just got the big old gate. It's got a turn lane going right to it. Wow, look at that. Get right back on the road.